I need y'all to say today, I'm going to do one thing to make me uncomfortable. For me, this is Vlogmas thing. This is going to be up. This is going to be ugly, to be honest with you. Y'all going to start seeing me get dark circles around my eyes and stuff like that. It's going to be ugly. But.
Say, how's the fam?
How's the fam?
Hey, y'all, what's going on? This is Tyler from How's the Fam. Only one half of the family. I will update you guys on where Keisha is. And today's episode is about giving every day your absolute best, giving it your all, okay? And if that sounds good to you, stick around and enjoy, because this is more or less like an update video. But before we get into all that, we have a segment called Just Checking In. We got a segment called Just Checking In, y'all. And that's literally where we just check in with the family. But since Keisha's not here, I'm just checking in with myself. So, actually, she is here. She's right over there. But she is not able to be here. And that is my Just Checking In story. What happened is we went to Mississippi. And when we went to Mississippi, look, sinuses in Mississippi hit different. And they definitely KO'd Keisha, okay? They had her down to the point where, like, she couldn't actually be with her family the way that she wanted to be with her family. Like, what happened? Like, she was down for more or less like 24 hours just because of recovering from the allergies and things of that nature. So right now, she's still kind of dealing with the ramifications of that, because we was go when we were in Mississippi. Because here's the thing, right? We have 3 grandkids, and both grandparents are in the same city. So it's almost like we do like a Mississippi tour, you know? Like, it's like, yo, we got to go here, then you go here, then you go here. Not only does Keisha have her grandparents there, but like our extended family is in Mississippi too. And so what ends up happening is we end up going like burning gas, you hear me? And like, that's exactly what we did. But we lost a whole day because she was sick. But that's neither here nor there. Due to that tour, she didn't really have the time to recover the way that she would have if she was home. And that leads us to today, where you have my smiling face and no Keisha. You know, it was funny because like we were actually recording the episode, we were getting through it, and my laptop low-key overheated. And it was like, yo, I'm done. It was like, yo, I'm done. It popped up the notification saying it was a little hot. And I looked at it, I was like, okay, cool. We played the video back to see where Keisha had stopped. And like, she looked like she was suffering. So I was like, yo, take you some time off. It's okay. The show goes on. No hard feelings. You know, it's like, I know you want to be here. The people know you want to be here, but it's okay. Like, they will be all right. Now, on to, and that has been Just Checking In, okay? Keisha's going to be all right. I promise. But we do have a sponsor for today's episode, and I'm extremely excited to tell you guys about Pray, Plan, Execute. This is an athleisure apparel brand that's simple and sleek. You hear me? They have high quality clothes, one of which I'm wearing right here. This shirt says God's Son. This is part of their fall collection, okay? And not only is this a nice design, like this shirt is high quality. It feels heavy when you're holding it, but when you actually put it on, it's light as a feather, and it feels silky smooth. You feel me? Like, I feel like it feels like a warm hug. That's the way I like to describe it to people. It feels like a warm hug. Okay. Now, if you want to feel this luxurious athleisure brand that is Pray, Plan, Execute, you can check them out at prayplanexecute.shop. Again, that is prayplanexecute.shop. And you can use code FAM to get 10% off. Again, that is FAM, F-A-M, to get 10% off. Now, check it out. See what you like, because there's going to be even more incredible deals coming in January, okay? Check out Pray, Plan, Execute. You guys won't regret it. Now on to the main event, and that's giving every day your absolute best. All right. This comes because Vlogmas is among us, all right? Vlogmas is literally today, right? It is today. I'm recording this episode like early, but Vlogmas is today. And what does that mean for this channel? Or what does that mean for the podcast? I figured while Vlogmas is in effect, I'm going to stretch. I'm going to stretch myself to limits that I have not been before. I've been recording this podcast for a little over a year. Okay. Well, not a little over. Is it a little over a year? Yeah. A little over a year. We are 75 76 episodes in starting today. And by the end of Vlogmas, we will be at episode 100, which means by the time January hits, we will be in the 100s, a triple digit podcast. Okay. And that's very exciting to me because I have a goal of when we hit 100, that's what I'm going to start giving people more or less the blueprints of like my marriage, blueprints of some of my friendships, and how I'm able to keep such a tight relationship, right? Because it's not by accident, it's by design. And I can't wait to share that with the people. Also, in terms of like the consistency and things of that nature. But all right, let's stay focused. What does Vlogmas mean? For 25 episodes, we're going to have back-to-back daily episodes of the podcast, okay? I have no backlog. That's why I'm recording here without Keisha. If I had a backlog, I literally just go through the file folder, pull one out, and you have an episode with Keisha. There is no backlog. And there will be no backlog more or less during Vlogmas. I'm going to be recording these episodes with my good friends, the people I consider family, my circle, my tribe, so that you can learn about their stories to help you improve your life, okay? Again, this whole podcast was founded on the premise. The whole foundation was that I have, like, my relationships go long. Like, literally the people I used to talk to in high school, the people I liked, I still talk to this day. The people I talked to in college that I liked, I still talk to this day. And it's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street. And not only that, like, I married my high school sweetheart. And it's not because I couldn't, you know, she right there. She over here give me a look. It's not because I couldn't do better. No, I'm messing around, baby. It's not because of anything other than I know what I wanted. I know who I liked. And I went after that, right? And there is a beauty in finding things when you're young and growing them to appreciate them when you're older, okay? And I am here to expose exactly that. Now, on to how that stretches me. Daily podcasts. Some of y'all are like, how hard could that be? I don't know either because I've never done it. But by the end of these 25 days, I will let you know, okay? Also, I am interviewing other people. I will not be the primary person talking. These will be my friends. These will be their stories. And this will be me trying to see how much I can learn about them that I didn't already know. A lot of them are nervous. Some of them are like, yo, it's like, you gonna put a camera in front of me? Like, why me? But like, I don't think my circle knows how incredible they truly are. So I'm about to be real intimate and share some of my closest friends. Hopefully they will share their stories, be vulnerable, and show you why I have been able to achieve some of the incredible things. It's only because of the people around me. Okay. Now, what does that mean in terms of the main topic? Remember, my main topic for today is giving it your all, giving every single day your absolute most. The owner of this brand has a saying, and his saying is, I want to leave each day empty. That means he literally wants to use every single spiritual gift God has given him. And when he gets home at the end of the day, he wants to be like, I have nothing left to give. And when he wakes up the next day, he wants to do the exact same thing all over again. What does that do? What that ends up doing to a person is it makes them stronger. It makes them more resilient. You've never seen somebody do the exact same thing every single day and become horrible at it. Even the songs that you think like, you're like, yo, this song is garbage. I don't know why other people like this. If you listen to a bad song long enough, it will sing good. If you will know every word, you'll know every chord change. If you listen to something bad long enough, it would appear good in your mind. Likewise, I've been doing this podcast for a long time, but I haven't done it in succession like this. So one of my goals is to improve the podcast. Also, on YouTube, we have 20 subscribers so far. I plan on being at 100 by the end of Vlogmas. I plan on being at straight with right at 100, maybe 120, maybe 120. But I plan on doing that through interviewing my incredible friends and hearing their awesome stories, right? I want to sharpen my skills. I want to sharpen specifically my podcasting skills. I want to sharpen my ability to ask questions. I want to sharpen all of these different things, and I want to do it for your benefit. Vlogmas is upon us, and I want to sharpen all these skills for the betterment of you guys. I want to give you guys a show that not only can you enjoy, but one that can educate you and give you the skills necessary to go out into life and truly appreciate these relationships and these different people in your lives. Okay. I keep saying that, but let me actually give some tangible things that you can do. Okay. We all know that the phone works two ways. All right. And we all know that oftentimes we'll be on our phone and we won't be doing things that are, I don't know, what's the best way to put it? Helpful, right? In the grand scheme of things. So I would say instead of scrolling through social media for hours, actually give somebody a call or start up a text conversation, right? Because I recognize some people don't like to be on the phone. What that does is it literally allows you to just reach out, touch somebody, and lets them know that, yo, I'm thinking about you. You are an important person in my life. It's almost like going into the office or going into the barbershop and saying good morning. It's almost like, it's a human effect of saying, hey, I see you, I recognize you, and hello, like literally the bare minimum of respect. Okay. So I want you to do that. I want you to reach out. I want you to call somebody instead of scrolling through social media. Right. Next, I want you guys to create shared memories. Dave Chappelle is literally the king of that. A lot of comedians are pretty good at this. And what they do is they'll put their friends in these different situations where literally you have to learn something. You have to grow. You have to be stretched. And like with Dave Chappelle, he talks like what is it? He received the Mark Twain Award. And like he had all these different buddies coming up there and telling all these different stories. And in my mind, I was like, all this stuff didn't really happen. And when Dave Chappelle himself finally goes up there and he's like, yo, I do all these incredible things with all my incredible friends because it's like, it's the quality of life that you live, not not how long it actually is. So he tries to create as many quality moments as humanly possible. And so I want you to do that same thing, right? A lot of times, I know a lot of my introverted friends, like low-key, by the definition, by the letter of the word, technically I am an introvert as well. Technically. But what, Keisha, why are you over there nodding your head? I am an introvert. Leave me alone. Technically, by the letter of the definition of the word, I am an introvert. However, I am 100% willing to go out and do life. Like, for instance, this weekend, I was the one who voted not to go to the Alcorn game. I was the one who voted not to go to homecoming. I was like, yo, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be in crowds. I don't want to be around all these people. That gangster out there is, is kicking butt and taking names. I don't want to be on the list, But Keisha was like, she stretched me. She was like, yo, we're going and you're going to like it. And I went. I experienced what Jackson State was all about. Again, Jackson State, I love the best HBCU, but we love all our HBCUs. And low-key, that's one of the memories I'm going to cherish for a very, very long time. But I wouldn't have that memory if I stayed in the house and I kept my door closed to the outside world. Another thing that I always encourage people to do is start recording. You got to record some of your life, man. And I'm not the best at it. I know social media creates the effect that we know more about our friends than we actually do, because like we get to see these different snippets, these different highlights that are in their lives. But you need to reciprocate that by actually creating some content of your own. Like recently we put up the Christmas tree. As you can see, y'all see my tree? Y'all see my Christmas tree? And I talked about how it's like the low-key struggle tree every time I put it up, and how my wife Keisha will always fix the tree for me. I've been putting up Christmas tree. I was the Christmas tree upper in my family. But here she is saying, I don't know how to put up a tree. Look at that tree. Now it's still bare bones. Like it's just lights. It ain't got no ornaments. It ain't got no garland or nothing just yet. You'll know it's complete when I put the black angel at the top. But, it's done. You know, it's done. It's one of those things. I recorded the entire process. I shared that to Instagram, and like I got to create that shared experience with people, and that's one of the things I want people to do. Like just kind of going forward. What else do I have? Pick up that phone. I'll say yes. Oh, going over to other people's houses, right? So a lot of the times when we think of shared experiences, it's always in these grand events. Like we're going to a concert, we're going to a festival, we're going to the movies, right? But what about those intimate sessions or those intimate settings, right? You need to also have a healthy balance of intimate settings in addition to like being these grandiose things. Like, I don't know, it used to be the club. I don't go to clubs no more. But like going out dancing, going to a concert or something like that, something dope. And you need to have a healthy balance of intimate sessions. Like a good example would be like going to a restaurant, sitting down, eating food, having good conversations, right? Inviting a few friends over, making some food, sitting down, maybe having a beverage of your choice, and like literally just catching up, right? Or like during COVID, I know friends used to come over and they literally just park their car. I get some chairs, we sit out, we kick it, and vice versa. Do not underestimate those intimate moments, right? Because it tells you who your true friends, it tells you who your true friends are. I'm actually starting to feel a little sick too. I've been talking a lot. Hopefully I can make it. But all that being said, and then last but not least, invite your friends on your podcast, right? When you have a podcast, you can invite your awesome friends so that they can share their incredible stories. But dude, I really do look forward to you guys seeing the lineup that we have. It is a healthy balance of both married folks and single folks. It is a healthy balance of, actually, most of the people are black. I was about to say it's a healthy balance of races, but most of the people are black. I mean, I'm black, you know, it is what it is. But, and also, we're pretty much all Christians on this one. Like, it's a few people who aren't, and I'm not going to call them out. But, you know, for the most part, we're all God-fearing, Jesus-believing Christians who are going to who I'm bringing up. But I do have a healthy balance of single people. I have a healthy balance of people who've been married for a while, people who are newly married. I don't have any engaged people, but I could if that's who you guys want to hear. I know a few people who are still engaged, but they ain't going to be engaged long. I got some newlyweds. I'm talking about, yeah. Keisha, she in the background. She can't really talk. And we got incredible stories, man. We're ranging from stuff like physical fitness, physical health, running, and like we're going to go to mental health. We're going to talk about some parenting, some child rearing or lack thereof. We're going to talk about making time for family, both with and without kids. We're going to talk about parents and getting older and having the resources to make decisions that are, you know, imperative for them, you know. Some of the other topics, of course, we're going to hit current events, but honestly, a lot of the people didn't want to do current events. I was very, very surprised. I'm 100% looking forward to talking about the new Will Smith movie, talking about Venus and Serena, because I grew up loving Venus and Serena, right? I'm also looking forward to talking about this new Ari Lennox. Like, Ari, what are you doing? You know? But actually, I don't know. We don't know what happened, right? We have no idea what happened with the Ari thing. But I look forward to talking about some of those current events that are happening right now, right here. I have a few people who want to talk politics, and I'm down for the get down. You know, if they want to talk, I'm gonna talk it too. So all my sensitive folks, hop on in so you can light up them comments. You know, you feel me? We also have what were some of the other topics? Oh, some of the dating questions or dating in today's time, growing on social media. I have a few business people who are going to hop on. I have one or two people who want to talk finance, who want to talk about like, ooh, am I ashy? Ooh, y'all see that? Who want to talk finance and they want to talk about setting yourself up for financial success. And then like it just goes on and on and on. So you guys do not want to miss out on this Vlogmas marathon. It's going to feel like a marathon. Even as I was getting the topics together and I was organizing it all, setting up the interviews and things of that nature, I was just like, am I truly ready for this? Is Wayne Brady gonna have to, not if you know the rest of that, I'm not gonna say it, but I was like, am I truly ready for this? Like, yes, I do have a podcast. Yes, I mean, I've been doing it. I want to interview people. I know there's value in interviewing people, especially these people I have on the lineup. But this is a lot of work in a short amount of time. And then it's not dependent on me. If it was dependent on me, I'd be like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's a wrap. I got it. But I was like, it's not all about me. Like, it's all about them. And part of that makes me a little, but the other part of me is extremely excited about it because you guys are in for a pleasant surprise. Okay. All right. I've been rambling long enough. Make sure you follow me at Tyler B Talking. I created a new page at Fam Effect. All right. I already locked down the URL, so don't even try it. So Fam Effect is where everything in terms of the podcast, in terms of like all of that good stuff, Fam Effect is where it's going to be. So you can go ahead, follow me at Fam Effect. You can follow me personally at Tyler B Talking, and you can follow Keisha at Keisha from the Song. Okay. Make sure you hit up our sponsor. Our sponsor was PrayPlanExecute.shop. Go to PrayPlanExecute.shop. Use code FAM to get your 10% off. Yo, do not miss out on that because again, yesterday's price, it's not going to be today's price. But the that code FAM, it helps you get a little bit of yesterday's price. You hear me? Okay. And he still has a few of the fall collection. Again, this was a limited drop. He only has a few of the fall collection left. But I like to end the show with a segment I like to call Words of Encouragement. Okay. And words of encouragement is just there. It's where we give some words of encouragement. But before I do, especially since it's just me, I got to say, if you made it this far into the podcast, please leave a like. Also, make sure you hit the subscribe button, right? Whether it's on the podcast version or on this physical version right here, right? Make sure you leave a comment stating what you want us to talk about in the future. And lastly, man, share it with somebody who's going to enjoy it because somebody's going to be blessed over this next 25 days. Like the information, like I already did one of the interviews. One of the interviews is already down. Like it's in the books. It's my good friend JP, and he was talking about finding your purpose and how he is on a constant journey to find what his God-given purpose is. Super powerful stuff. But make sure you tune in tomorrow for that episode. And my true words of encouragement are sometimes you have to get uncomfortable in order to step into your true calling. All right. Again, sometimes you have to get uncomfortable to step into your true calling. That's the problem. That is a true problem. Like once you're in the comfort zone, you can ride that sucker out, man. But here's the thing. In the comfort zone, you find regret. In the comfort zone, you find a version of you in the mirror that you're like, I'm not sure if I like this person. In the comfort zone, you find a version of yourself that is supposed to be yesterday's version, but for some reason it's today's version. I need you guys to step out of that comfort zone. I need you to say today, I need y'all to say today, I'm going to do one thing to make me uncomfortable. For me, this is Vlogmas thing. This is gonna be ugly, to be honest with you. Y'all gonna start seeing me get dark circles around my eyes and stuff like that. It's gonna be ugly. But on the other side of this Vlogmas, I'm 100% certain that you're gonna see a better version of me. And not only are you gonna see a better version of me, I'm expecting you guys to be better versions of yourselves. Okay, so please step out of your comfort zone. Do something uncomfortable. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you stretch yourself beyond your limits. That way you can know what you're truly capable of. I'm signing out. I've been Tyler. at Tyler Be Talking on Instagram. I love you guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow's episode about purpose. And y'all be blessed.